Good day, dear friends. The meeting of US President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin was the most important meeting in itself. Politicians must meet, show mutual respect, talk, and try to understand each other. In this spirit, the Alaska summit fulfilled several basic goals. First, it denied the black and white view of the military conflict in Ukraine. In fact, as if it erased one single opinion on the war, which was subsequently overshadowed by the Biden administration, and which is still overshadowed by a group of strong players in the European Union. The war in Ukraine has its historical roots, and we must speak equally about security conditions for both Ukraine and the Russian Federation. Second, the summit set an example not only for the European leaders, but also for representatives of our opposition who want a new Iron Curtain between Europe and Russia. The test is not through assessing Russian political leadership through sanctions, but through constructive dialogue. The meeting of President Trump and Putin officially launched the standardization of relations between the United States and the Russian Federation. We at Slovak Social Democracy have been talking for a long time about the need to standardize relations between the European Union and the Russian Federation, which is currently not an interest in the European Union. And thirdly, the US president confirmed that he views the world events through pure American pragmatism and the support of his own American allies. The fact that European countries are going to buy expensive American weapons and then donate them to Ukraine for the continuation of the war speaks for itself. The presidents launched a vitally important process in Alaska. It is a process that is currently a big trap for the European Union. The next few days will show whether the big players in the EU support this process and will lead the Ukrainian conflict to a quick end, or whether the unsuccessful European strategy will continue to try to weaken Russia through this conflict, which may literally be an incredible financial, political, or military help to Kiev. Aljaški summit, its form and story, fully falls into the sovereign Slovak foreign policy, oriented to all four sides of the world, which we translate into government policy. Despite the fact that we are not among the strong players in either the size of the country, the number of inhabitants, or the size of the economy, we will continue to lead the government and our foreign policy along a peaceful path, a path of dialogue and mutually beneficial cooperation with everyone who will be interested in such a dialogue. I believe that I will be able to present this attitude again and again in Beijing, at the bilateral meeting with the Chinese president, or with other statesmen with whom I will meet on September 3rd in China on the occasion of the celebration of the end of World War II.